Well, California will be sending 496 delegates and 35 alternates to the Democratic National Convention in Chicago next month. It's a huge delegation. One of the alternates is Stephen Viglio. What a day. What do you make of these developments?
Well, it was certainly a thunderbolt and a lightning bolt all in one day. We've been on the edge wondering what's going to happen. The Biden campaign had checked in with us almost daily to see where we were. And today we got a call from the Harris campaign, or the Biden campaign that's merged, asking us if we're going to commit to Kamala Harris.
Okay, so you got something today asking you to sign a form. What was that?
It's just a form. You know, the voters voted for us to do one thing, and that's vote for Vice President Harris and President Biden. And now that Biden is off the ticket, I think we're committed, because of these votes, to vote for Kamala Harris.
So this would have been sent to all of the delegates and the alternates, and are they just taking kind of the pulse of where everyone stands?
Yeah, I mean, the formal vote isn't until Chicago, so I think they want to see where everybody's at.
Okay. Who would you support for a running mate here?
You know, we have a deep bench here in the Democratic Party. I think Senator Kelly, which Kevin mentioned before, from Arizona, is a solid choice. He's an astronaut. He can talk about gun safety. He was a veteran. Those are all things that pair nicely with the Vice President on the Republican side. And
I should have made this clear, you are supporting now Vice President Harris.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. There are criticisms that maybe this isn't a very democratic process. If all of us in California, voted for certain candidates, and the candidate that was chosen is no longer running and decides to step down, how do you respond to that?
Well, I think a lot of this criticism are from Republicans who didn't believe we had a legitimate election last time, so I take those with a grain of salt. But delegates were chosen to vote for Biden and Harris, and I think at the end of the day, we're voting for what the voters wanted us to do.
Okay. And, I covered the Republican National Convention last week in Milwaukee, a strong message of unity coming out of that week. What are you expecting things to look like at the Democratic National Convention?
I think the Democrats want to return the focus onto Donald Trump. Kamala Harris will be very effective as a prosecutor running against a felon. She'll be talking about abortion rights, which the Republicans don't want to talk to. And most importantly, focusing on those key groups that Democrats need to win: women, Latinos, and others in those swing states.
All right, Steve, thank you. Have a good trip to Chicago, and we know it'll be interesting.
Yes, for sure.